Today we had a customer send in their Costa Del Mar Lido frame. As you can tell, that lens is pretty cracked up. So we're gonna put some new lenses in and show you how that's done. Taking a cracked glass lens out of a frame can be a little tricky. These are pretty difficult to get out, and there's a potential of them shattering and cutting yourself. So I like to put a cloth over the lens just to help in case it does shatter. Through the back, yeah, that lens broke into pieces. Let's take this other lens out. I'm just pressing through the back of the lens on the top of the lens with my thumb, but with the rag over top. That one came out in one piece. All right, now we're gonna prep the new lenses. First, we gotta trim off some edges here so the machines don't collide with the lens. We just use some 10 snips for that. Pretty high tech, I know. These are our AMP Glacier lenses. These lenses are awesome at enhancing greens and reds. Yellows really pop. This is a definite upgrade from what they were used to wearing. All right, now we're gonna get a block ready. These blocks are what the machine's gonna grab onto when it's cutting the lens. The machine's grab onto this block instead of the lens itself, so we're not scratching lenses. These pads are double-sided tape, pretty much, sticky on both sides. We wanna line the lens up, the polarization axis at the 180. Both lenses. Now we're ready to trace the frame and get to cutting. All right, so now that the lenses are prepped, we're gonna trace the frame to get the shape of this frame into our system so the machines know what to cut. This is a tracer. Stick this frame inside the tracer. We assign it a tray number, which is on our tray here. Press start, and the stylus will come up and trace the inside eye wire of the frame, measuring about 900 points. All right, so now the frame is traced. We're gonna send this off to our software system, and we're good to start cutting. So that number that we use to save the trace, we're gonna pull up in this machine. It's called a lens edger. The lens edger cuts the lens down to the shape of the frame. So we got that number in. We'll pull up the shape here in a second. There it is. We're gonna load this lens in with the block oriented at the 180. This is what the machine grabs onto. Press the chuck. The clamp will close on the lens, and then press start. The door will shut for our safety, and the lens will start getting measured and cut in there. All right, that right eye is done cutting. So we're gonna check the fit. And perfect fit. We'll automatically switch over to the left eye. We're gonna cut that left eye now. All right, now that both eyes are done, it's time to give this one an engraving. We engrave all of our AMP lenses with an AMP logo so you can tell all your friends and prove to them that you have the best lenses on the market. All right, we're gonna line this lens up on our AMP template, put the engraving right where we want it, put the template in the machine here, and press start. You're gonna see sparks. And there we have it, we have our AMP engraving. Now it's time to go clean these. All right, so now we're gonna clean these lenses and see how they fit. This lens gets a shot of alcohol. We're gonna clean, looking for smudges, scratches, any kind of defect. Want to get all of our fingerprints and processing marks off the lens. Look good. To the other lens. All right, lenses are nice and clean. Let's see how they fit. It's a perfect fit. You hear that pop? That means it's a perfect fit.